Hello and welcome to Rhyme of the Frost Maiden After Dark with Quest and Chaos. We just finished episode 25. 25, nice. And they did the Caradena of all. They've wrapped that up. They met Avarice. They got pointed to the floating city of Yithrin. Let's discuss.
Before we jump into that, I think that King Shikamaru, thank you so much for the bit.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
So going into the boy, 2, 4, 6, that leaves us with 4 left over. And then we need to figure out what we want to do with the card that he gave us. Do we let it stay?
I'm okay with it.
I think we'll let this one stay then.
Let it float.
Maybe for a month. So when people buy a card, it stays for the month. We're still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, we'll figure it.
I think that works. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of things happen. Why for that charisma saving throw, Elspeth? How come you didn't want to throw a D6 on there?
Huh?
How come you didn't want to throw a D6?
I partially didn't think of it, and I wasn't sure if I would be allowed to with already having used the card for advantage. But, it's fine. It's character development. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, man, this is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be curious to see if there is a mechanical way to shift this back from what has happened. Because I'm sure, like many things in D&D, I'm sure there are conditions under which what has just happened can be changed, but I don't know what they are.
Can you fill me into what is going on and why you haven't been able to talk to your god?
So, well, okay. I'm happy to tell you what just happened now in the rules of, obviously characters do not know this. My alignment just changed.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I'm in possession of this amulet. So I am now... I actually did join a cult.
Yes. Hanging on to an amulet from an evil cult.
Oh, man.
So, James gave me some notes privately about what that means for my character. But given that it is because I am in possession of the amulet, again, player knowledge could be as simple as I have to unattune from that, essentially. Might be more complicated than that.
Or is it cursed? I thought it was cursed.
Cursed was a good guess. But yeah, and it just playing into the fact that she was already having a crisis of faith because she feels like she fucked up really badly in the Black Cabin. This is just continuing her down an interesting trajectory of poor life decisions that she can continue to make.
Mm-hmm. And to that, with the alignment change, I know that comes a whole personality shift. Me personally, I'm not expecting you to all of a sudden 180 Elspeth and she's like a fucking biznitch next up.
Oh, no. I don't think it's going to shift her personality that much. It's going to shift her decision making drastically. I think that's going to be the place where it clicks on. And don't worry, guys, because this is all charisma based, and I have shitty charisma, so it's probably not going to matter that much.
Everything's
plenty of time to figure it out.
Oh my gosh!
I think yourself a new little friend back in Caradena. That's so nice.
This is gonna wreck my my still yet to happen first date with Imdra, though. Just saying.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we gotta get that shit moving.
You two just sitting at the dinner table. It's like, so what have you been up to lately? Oh no, not much. Have you heard of Levistus, by the way?
No, she's just really horrible to the wait staff.
Oh god.
That's true.
I told you, chicken.
No. That's too chaotic. She's not chaos.
Puts down 2 copper pieces. Is like, you're gonna have to earn this.
Changes her name to Karen.
Oh fuck no.
Oh god. No, they are chaotic. You don't know when they're gonna.
She's not chaotic about it. It's gonna be more calculated, calculated bitchery. So, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be super fun. It won't affect anybody.
Yeah, everything is fine. Everything's just fine.
On the flip side, you guys all did great the last couple of weeks, as I fully somehow managed to avoid any combat, which was not my intention. And you guys had to basically do all of it. I'm a little bit bummed that none of my fights ever kicked off, but
rather glad that didn't work.
I have like the second most HP of anyone in the party, guys.
Yes, but you keep going down. I don't know how that happens.
Because at the time I did not. And now that I have leveled, I have made strategic choices that make that less of a problem.
4-on-1 with whatever the heck Avarice is. Well, she's at least 5th.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on.
Yeah, well, counterspell's 3rd level, right?
So yeah, so she's at least 5.
3rd. And Donovan is just skewed totally now. He's just like, oh my god,
I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's a goblin. Okay, y'all handle that. Y'all handle that, please.
He's looking at Meek like, oh my god, Meek could take me.
He knew bestest buddy in the world.
I mean, you saw the way he was working that shovel, man.
Do is like swing that up and just pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All he has is shovel muscle.
So did we got everything? We're gonna have to do something about these Durgar, right? That's
yeah, they're at the spine of the world where Hethel told us they were.
Oh, where are we going north? Oh, we're looking for
because her dad was north and it's only like an hour away.
We were also told that there are Durgar north. So it makes sense to go north, figure out what that situation is, / clear it out, and then head back down.
Yeah, because the Durgar were south, and so was the mind player thing.
Yeah, the brain things.
that was pinging you to the south.
It was pinging us back to the forest where we initially ran into the.
I would say it pinged you south, but you don't know where.
Well, because it got louder when we were passing by the forest, and then it faded away.
No, actually, I think it pinged louder. It pinged.
Or did it ping louder in
southwest of Bryn Shander?
Okay, so a little bit off from the forest then.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you were making your way along the east way,
mm-hmm.
There was a moment where it pinged louder, and then it just.
Yeah, we passed at right angles to where it was, and so we're effectively getting further away as we continue travel.
Yeah, no, I knew we were getting further away, but I think I had located incorrectly on the main map.
Gotcha.
Where is it?
That was definitely one of my potential cool moves. If I got jumped by all those guys when I was by myself and I needed to cue everybody where they were, I was going to pull the crystal out of my pocket because it gives off like 60 feet radius of light and just yeet it into the canal so that you guys had light and also could see where I was.
That would work.
Because I was like, what can I do that's not a spell? Because as soon as I saw Lady with the book, I was like, she's got counterspell. I just sense it. I just feel like it's not going to go well for me.
Interesting that she did not let you kill Kaldra.
Yeah. Especially because I had pre-rolled my damage for that, and it would have been a hefty chunk based on how. I don't know exactly how much HP he had, but based on what killed him eventually, I probably would have taken a good chunk out of him.
How much did you roll?
I rolled like 19 points of damage on a level 2.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been enough.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be dead.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think it was enough to actually like fully take him down, but
cool. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like that was a pretty, in my opinion, chill episode. Was it a chill episode? It was.
I think so.
Yeah.
By our standards.
It was enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Kier Koenig is next. And we'll see what happens there with Trovis, the Duragar, what's happening with Elspeth with the alignment change. And you gotta hear first, folks, what is happening with our little convent cleric.
I am sorry I have subjected you guys to this nightmare of a character. She was just supposed to be super chill, and now she's just a disaster up and down.
I'm a mess.
That's what makes things fun.
Yeah.
I still feel bad that I feel like finding my dad has been the driving force of every choice we've made on directions. And I'm like, we've got other missing people that we also need to find. We don't just have to look for my dad. We can look for other people.
But we don't really have much in the way of clues for anyone else.
Yeah.
This is true.
And now that
we've been to nearly all the places, so
I can start laying down those clues.
Mm-hmm.
we got Kirkonig and Dugan's Hole, the only places we haven't been yet.
And Bremen. You haven't done Bremen.
Oh, that's right. We haven't done Bremen.
Bremen's
no, that was Targos. That was right. We did Targos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't done Bremen, Dugan's Hole, and Kirkonig.
Well, after Kirkonig, we should level up again, so then we can just do anything we want, right?
Anything.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's the thing. The reason y'all haven't gotten many clues about Amoa's brother is because, at least in my mind, Amoa's brother has not really transpired past 10 towns. Like, he's off on like
That makes perfect sense.
his own thing in the mountains. So it's like, until y'all get to the mountains or someone has been in the mountains, you're not going to find much about him.
That does make sense, based on what little information we have.
Mm-hmm.
And Renner's sister is just eaten by a sea monster. That's just
Yeah.
Who's what? Living, or was, I think the sailor's name was James, which I was
Yes.
like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I do still love the like terrible theory that like we're gonna like everybody's gonna be in the same prison by the time we finally find them.
That'd be perfect.
We show up and we're like, really? All of you?
Everyone's on one place. How convenient.
it's always the last place you look.
Every time.
Every time. All right. I think we should stop now.
Yeah. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining us on Patreon. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we'll get you back here next week for QNC After Dark. But until then, peace.